Alright guys, this is a um, problem with a loose axle nut that won't stay tightened. This is on a Commander high speed that I got from eWheels, the Litec packs. Um, the first Commander, just kind of give you something to compare it to. The first Commander that I had, it was the original uh, one from Alien Rides, and it ah, it I did about almost 10,000 miles on it, and if I could edit, I would edit that out. So, it was fine up until almost 10,000 miles, and it was a combination of me doing a lot of downstairs stuff on it. I was delivering food with it, and to save time, I would just, ride down whatever stairs, which is really not built for that. So it's got this, instead of the hollow motor, it's got this solid axle motor here. Now you'll notice that there are 4 holes on each side that are unused, and I have taken these pedal hangers and attached it to a high torque RS motor just to see if it would work, and it did. So I would be able to put a hollow motor in this, which is kind of what I want to do now that I've had so many issues with this. If you see here, this is not the motor side, but because it's loose, it was oscillating back and forth, which even though this side stayed tight, the nut stayed tight, it damaged the shims enough to where they can't come out. So the original problem that I had was that the motor cable side, the axle was stripped. So I'd get it down to the bottom and it would continue to turn. And I didn't videotape that, but I should have. So what I did is I took some JB Weld, and I fixed it. I took a threader. I bought a M16 threader. Put some JB Weld. First, I tried steel stick. If you're going to try something like this, don't use steel stick. It does not work for this. Use the original JB Weld, not the Quickset stuff, and the threads work. So that's great. I don't know what the torque specs for this is. The axle, you'll see, it's oval. So this top is shaved and the bottom is shaved so that it can use these shims here. Here on the other side, I have used my old Commander shims, and I could only find 2. So this side I replaced the shims, so that might work. But I've had to take this apart almost every day and retighten the nut. And I've been able to tighten the nut without taking the chassis off. I was just gonna do a better job today because I want to use the wheel. But I use this to deliver food, and the time, the money that I've lost, I was just going to not, I told eWheels it may have been me that stripped the nut, but then I don't know. I just said that because I thought I could fix it, but there's no way that I could have with the torque that I put on it, because I didn't put much, and I would have stripped the other side as well. So I believe that this came to me with a stripped axle, and I've been trying to work with it, and it just hasn't been working. Right now what I'm doing is I'm using something I'm not supposed to use with plastic. It's a red thread locker. I'm going to tighten this down with the red thread locker, and I'm going to try to use it today, and hopefully it'll go well. If it does, if it lasts a couple of days, I do have, the other thing is I have more nuts coming in. These are what I'm supposed to use. Pretty much nothing else will work. The nut that I have on this here, on this side, is not the original nut because it was stripped. So it doesn't have this serrated flange. You might be able to find an M16 nut here in the States with a flange on it, but not the serrated flange. I had to actually buy some from China, and then I don't know why I didn't contact eWheels first, but they're sending me some nuts as well. And they'll get here before the ones from China do. They comes in another 2 weeks, and I don't want to wait that long to use the wheel. But eWheels guys, I'm gonna get back with them. Maybe they can help me out with this. Yeah, this has not been fun, but this is what it is. All right, guys.